All right, what's up? Awesome Art School Club members. My freaking software keeps crashing when I'm trying to do my video newsletter video that I always do for you every Sunday. So I have to do it this way instead. I'm so sorry. I don't know what is going on, but I'm not doing it 3 times that way. So I'm doing it a new time this way. So this video is for anyone who's receiving this in your inbox today, Sunday, February 9th. And that is members of the Fab Drawing Club. Hi guys. The Mixed Media Society. Hello. And welcome new members to all those 2 clubs. We have a bunch of members in both of those clubs this week. And the Celtic Collective and the Wonder Bundle. Wonder Bundlers are in all 3 clubs, and over half of all the members are in all 3 clubs. So hi to everyone, whoever you are, wherever you are. I'm so happy that you're here. There's so much to go over, and if you are watching this on YouTube, you are not going to see the accompanying video this week. So if you're a member, go check your inbox, because then you can follow along in the newsletter with me. There's a lot to see. I do have the artwork also here in person, and I will show it this way as well. But the calendar, I usually point out the calendar, but you can't see it. So just know that last week was a big week. We had giveaways in the big Facebook group. We announced 5 winners. Congrats to everybody. We had a new class for the Fab Drawing Club. We did this little cutie. It was her. She was the Wonder, which was our new from our new expressions classroom. Wednesday there was a new YouTube video out all about my not my fine liner pens. These guys that I'm obsessed with. It was all about this. That will also be a link to you in the newsletter. And on Friday, Lucy and I dropped an entirely new classroom for Celtic Collective members, all on the magic of tone paper, which, guys, it's like sacred. You can do like the most amazing effects with like a pencil and a white pencil. It's bananas. So I'm going to now walk through each club individually, and we'll talk about the projects that have come out recently, and then also talk about what's coming up as well. Okay. All right. So let me scroll on this. On my left, I have the newsletter, and on my right, I have my camera. Okay. Oh, and just before I forget, the Wonder Bundle Zoom call is this Thursday, the 13th at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, and there is a downloadable calendar that you can print from the email. I was going to say from your inbox. It is from your inbox, but you need to be opening the email that accompanies this video. Okay, let's go through each of the clubs one by one and talk about what's going on. So in the Fab Drawing Club, like I just said, we are doing expressions. So there are going to be 5 expressions total. We are on number 6, which is wonder. I can't say that with a straight face. I always feel ridiculous. So we have a scorecard. We're sort of approaching this classroom like a challenge. So the challenge is to do at least one, like follow the lesson on the face with that expression, and then do 4 variations. So at the end, you should have 5 variations of each of the expression. And then I'm also teaching a figure that goes along with each expression. So we started off with wonder with this one, and this was using realistic face guidelines and graphite. Then we did this live together using whimsical face guidelines. So completely different guidelines, different references. And then this was our figure one, but it's also just a good face one as well. So this was our figure. So I've given you 3 of the 6. And if you want extra brownie points, then you can do 3 more variations on your own. But of course, this isn't real school. There's no grades, and you can punt that if you want to, or you can do 20 variations. I just want you to have fun, learn something new, and have a great day. That's about all I'm asking. Just give it your all and have fun with it, and the rest will come. So that is the drawing club. That first part of this lesson 2 is also like a little deep dive on color theory and color mixing using watercolors. We're really just doing watercolors for the first time, like seriously, where I'm really focusing on that in the drawing club. We haven't really done that before. I've just kind of skimmed over it. So if you are interested in that at all, you can just check out the first video. It's about 12 minutes. And it's kind of something new. It's not something I dive into very often. All right, and that is coming up for the drawing club. And then you can click the link in the email for the visual classroom, the classroom visual index. If you are not interested in any of those things and you want to go do something else, there's so much. There's over 300 more lessons that are on totally different things that you can go binge today. I will talk about the Kajabi migration, but I'm going to leave that to the end of the video. First, I'm going to go through all the clubs and what's coming up. Okay, Mixed Media Society is next. I have been, oh shoot, I forgot to get this ready for you. It's in the email. I just don't have the little sheet right in front of me. I've been super just dive bombing into all things hamburger lately. And if you're like, what the heck is the hamburger? Oh, I do have one. It's not the view I wanted to show you, but the view I want to show you is in the email. So that if you're new to the Mixed Media Society, hi, welcome to the extra phone zone. This is the hamburger method, which is a way of doing mixed media that I invented like a decade ago, and I'm still obsessed. I still do mixed media hamburger projects all the time. Like everything on the wall behind me practically is a hamburger. You can do so much with it. It's bananas. And it's just a very specific way of ordering ingredients. So it's like layering up a hamburger with your favorite toppings, right? You got your cheese and tomatoes and lettuce and like your favorites. And you know how you just eat the same hamburger every time? That's what I like to do with mixed media. And it's amazing because it's like a literal recipe that you follow. And I know the outcome is successful every single time. And you can do shading with it. And you can do paint without learning how to paint. You can like blend, you can add shading and highlights and all these things with like no painting experience whatsoever. And your paintings come out amazing. So actually, let me steal you. I'll show you our most recent ones are, and I know it might sound weird, like, okay, you have the same ingredients. Does that mean all of your projects look the same? No, because the subject can be whatever you want. So we did like this wacky whiskers for Christmas. We did this one for Halloween. Like they really couldn't look any different. Our latest live, we did this little deer. So this was not all the layers. This was like the middle of the burger. So so you can kind of give and take parts of the burger that you like. I have 3 little animals right here. This was one we did before. I have another cat randomly here, but these are all burger. So even though the subject of the burger is completely different, like burger, she's with Stabilo, practicing that Stabilo with the matte medium. That's how I use it. You can create like any number of things. So that little deer was our latest live together. And then this, we're doing Groovy Grandma today. This is also a hamburger. Look how fun. Okay, now I'm glad I don't have that. Software doesn't work because I couldn't do this. Woo, look at this Groovy Grandma. Get out of town. Look how cool she is. Her hair is, I was looking for my modeling paste and I couldn't find it. I don't think you can see it. So I used like a super heavy gel medium, which any of the acrylic mediums work like magic in the freaking burger. You just have to follow the right order of operations. And that's what your new lesson is today. So if you're new to the Mixed Media Society and you haven't done like the Awesome Artist Accelerator lessons, which is basically you have a whole classroom per layer. So you can like wrap your brain around it as hard, but also as slowly as possible to be like, okay, I know all about acrylics now. I know all about gesso. I know all about matte medium and Mod Podge and sealers. And like, you don't need to go through all of those. You can just dive into one of the projects. And this Groovy Grandma is going to be awesome. There's no drawing experience required in the Mixed Media Society either. I always give you traceables. So that is all transferred on. So you do not need to worry about drawing, which is like a huge monkey off your back. Just get to go to the happy fun zone. You're welcome. Okay, so that's the Mixed Media Society. So the deer was our latest live, and then the Groovy Grandma is today. Boop, boop, ba-doo. What else is next? Okay, and then if you're not into the hamburger and you're like, I want to do watercolors today, well, there is a whole watercolor classroom in there as well. So you also are gonna go to the Classroom Visual Index. It's a blue button. I'm staring at it right now on my computer, and that will take you to the other classrooms, which there's like 20, and you can go pick out something else that you might be in the mood for today. All right, last but not least, our lovely Celtic Collective members, which I already alluded to at the front of this video. Oh, I don't have my little, I don't have our latest live out. Our latest live was we did this little watercolor mushroom house. Let me go look at this stack of artwork. Just a giant stack. Where? Oh, here it is. Ooh, I found this so easily. These are all my circles. This was our latest live. And Lucy's came out really differently. And if you're new to like Awesome Art School, Lucy and I run the Celtic Collective together. So all of our lives we do together. So her color palette was different than mine. So they came out a little bit differently. But today on Friday, we dropped an entirely new classroom called Bravehorn, which is the name of a baby unicorn, by the way. The unicorn is also the national animal of Scotland, fun facts, which is like number 3004, why I'm obsessed with Scotland, because it's a mythical creature, for God's sake. It's so cool. So in our beginner classrooms, we do a deep dive into like a medium. So I think this is our 5th beginner's classroom, and we already have 300 other lessons in there that are not beginner, but we want to really like focus in. So if you're like brand new to the club or to Tone Paper, you can now come and like start there, wrap your brain around it, learn about all the supplies, get a handle on the little techniques, and then you can go anywhere with a way more confidence to the other more advanced lessons, or not even advanced lessons, but just paddle around the club and enjoy the other lessons that are on Tone Paper, knowing what you're doing. So we're super proud of these new beginner classrooms. And then on top of those, we also came up with new lessons. Now, I don't have Lucy's in front of me because I usually would share my screen so you could see it on the screen. So I apologize. You just only can see mine. But this is I'm calling it siblings, Faye siblings, because she's a lot younger and that would just be weird if not. So this is my, in addition to the new beginners, and there's projects in there for you as well. I just don't have them here because they were recorded a while ago, but these are like new and I just have them handy for you. But they have this hot guy fairy that I am obsessed with, and then I'm calling this his little sweet little sister. So in the Celtic Collective and the Drawing Club, we always draw from scratch. I'm trying to think. I think I've done one lesson that I transferred. I think Lucy does a little bit of transferring, but for the 95% of the lessons, they're all drawn. So this is all drawn from scratch. And I'm obsessed, not gonna lie. It was all done with a Blackwing pencil, which all of you should know about me and my Blackwing pencil obsession. And I just got a new pack, which are also soft, these like fancy ones. And did you see for the monthly giveaways, I'm giving away a whole bunch of Blackwings as well. Did you see that in the newsletter? Yes, I am. So you can win one of my favorite Blackwings for entering your giveaway. And that reminds me, the giveaway is still going strong, and we have 2 Facebook groups. Again, check the links in the email. We have the big one, and that's where the giveaways happen. And then we have the small one, which is just for club members. Here's another one of our Celtic Collective lessons that we've done in the past. I just pulled these out to make a reel for Instagram. Here's another one that we did. So we have all sorts of everything is fantasy in the Celtic Collective because we're weird. We're weird like that, and we're not sorry. All right, so I think that's everything. So we hope you enjoy the new lessons. Lucy's is adorable. She does a child. Let me see if I can actually show you this. I don't know if I can see it. Boop. This is Lucy's. If you can see it awkwardly, you should be looking at this if you're looking at the newsletter with me. And then again, there's so much more to dive into. If you're not into that, just click the Classroom Visual Index link and that will take you over there. I just realized that the links to the big Facebook group are not in here. nor is the one to the little one. So I'm gonna go add these in this right now. That's so strange. All right, I'm gonna make sure those are in there. And that's everything as far as club news, but I wanted to update everyone on the Kajabi migration. So, and a huge, first of all, shout out to Chris Emery, who has like, I'm just gonna say dove in, that's not even a word, dove into, we invited just 6 beta testers, and she has come back with so many amazing nuggets and things that I could do better, like alphabetize the filters, and like we realized we couldn't use the word hard for the challenging ones, because anytime we used hard in any of the descriptions, it would filter them. So that's really important. So I can go fix that. So she was like, has been really helpful in identifying things that needed tweaking before we go live with this for everybody. We are about a week out. We are going to start with batching people in. Every single one of you is going to get free access to the new Kajabi site for your club or clubs. We're starting with the drawing club because it's the biggest club in terms of people, but also in terms of lessons. So we're doing that first to kind of get the lion's share done, and then we're going to do we'll see which one is first. Either Celtic Collective or Mixed Media will come right after, and then the other one. We're trying to go as fast as possible because Wonder Bundles will be last. So we're trying to get everything done, but it took me 4 months to do the drawing club. So it's just an enormous amount of work. So thank you all for your patience. We are so excited. We're going to let in about 100 people at a time, and then probably wait a few days. Mario and myself are the only people that are available to like help on the tech side. So we don't want to overwhelm everyone. Or herself or myself more than we already are. So this way we can like get the bugs fixed, like, which is Chris has been really helpful with. And you know, hopefully there won't be any issues. Just know in advance, you need to use the same email address you use for regular awesomeartschool.com. You're going to be using for the new one as well. It has to be the same email address. So find out what that is and get ready for it. And then you'll be prompted to set up your own password. Again, I would suggest using the same passwords for both schools so there's no confusion. And that's it. You'll get an email. You don't have to do anything. We do it all on our side, and all you'll get is an email that it prompts you to finish setting up your account. And as soon as you do, you'll have access to exactly whatever club that you're in. Isn't that exciting? We are like a week away from Drawing Club. I cannot freaking believe it. So thank you for all your patience. Thank you for all my beta testers who are helping get all the little kinks out, work out all the any troublesome areas. It's been a massive undertaking, and we are finally getting there. And by we, I mean me. I'm getting there. So thank you so much. If you have any questions about anything, I know I just covered a lot, please just reply back and let me know. Oh my God, I almost just spilled my water. Let me know what I can do for you. Okay. Other than that, I just want you to have a super blast. Enjoy all of your art projects today, new or old. Just want to have a great day. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you next Sunday. Oh, and then, yeah, I don't think we have lives this week. Basically, the first 2 weeks of the month, it's all new pre-recorded lessons, and then the last 2 months are all the lives. So it's a great way to kind of organize our brains around everything. All right, I'll see you in the Facebook groups, and if you have any questions, you let me know. Bye, guys.